And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The great out there with Harrison, then it's the chosen one, then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Williams at power forward. And looking at the Nets, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now, here is O'Neal. Curry is inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Steph Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
The Nets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Mr. Perfect. Charlotte moving the ball around. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's Irving missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Harrison. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Now here's Durant. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Williams. There's the pass to the chosen one. Down low. O'Neal with the rebound.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Right side Irving. Back to Durant. Knocks it loose. 5 to shoot. Here's Forte. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 7. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
And I felt like his offense fed right into his deep. He caused a bunch of turnovers. There was just no let-up in him all night.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Charlotte leading by 7. Here's the great. Left side, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Everett. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul. And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
One shot.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Curry. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Clock at 6. Warren kicks to Thomas. Trying to get something going. It's tipped. Fast break now for Charlotte. Lets it go with a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Irving. Outside Katie. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So for the Nets, Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Sumner. It's Thomas on the wing.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Hornets leading by 13. Here's the great. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside Warren. Passes it to Sumner. It's up a three. And no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Here's Simmons. Outside for Thomas. Intercepted. Harrison scanning the floor. Pass to the chosen one. Charlotte moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. The great misses. Nets trail by 17. Inside. Simmons can't get it to go. And here's Charlotte. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Clearly a foul.
Edmund Sumner. First personal foul. Team second.
For Charlotte, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And the Nets with possession here, trailing by 19.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Here's Harrison, and he lays it up and in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Charlotte, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we'll be right back after this.
Your next U-Net team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The guard set is Irving and Curry. Warren is out there with Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. The pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Warren. Irving with the bounce pass. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Harrison. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Irving passes to O'Neal. Now Durant. Back to O'Neal. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break now for Charlotte. Moving it up. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Checked in for Royce O'Neal. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Warren kicks to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. It's deflected.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The great misses. And here are the Nets. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Parker against Curry. Warren on the wing. The dish to Irving. Over Forte. It's deflected. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Basketball.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Slimmy's checked in for the Hornets. Williams comes in for the Great. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Curry. 8 points his last outing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. If the team looked, they didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Parker's checked in for Charlotte. Durant hits them both. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Team
And
second.
after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Here's Bailey, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And Brooklyn will get a change here. Sumner's checked in.
Edmund Sumner.
Here's Riley. An easy 2 points on the layup. The closer's got 4 points now in the quarter. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
KD's shot is off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Parker. Here is Riley. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Here's Bailey. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
1:43 left in the first half. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Slam. Good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Thomas. Oh, that's blocked.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
To the paint. Outside for Simmons. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team second.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For Charlotte, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he's good on the first of 3. O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And he sinks the second.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And he makes all 3. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets to the inside. Durant, offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They get it back. Passes it to Riley. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And here is Durant. 35 points for him last game against Boston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
They need this. Got a hand on it. And so it's Charlotte, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Taking a look at Charlotte. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Nets.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. The only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebound battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Make some noise for yours.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game, great performance from Mr. Perfect.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got the bodyguard. Williams is out there with the great. Then there's Slim, and it's Parker in at the 3. It's Durant on the wing. Outside Curry. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Claxton's got his first points in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Williams against Curry. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Seth Curry stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Hornets. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Parker. And it's Harrison in for the great. He hits the second from the line. The Hornets shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Ruffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
The Hornets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Bailey's checked in for Williams. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 90 seconds now into the second half. To the paint, here's Curry. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Tries again. Hornets with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Takes the three. Mr. Perfect can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Durant trying to break free.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Warren's checked in for Brooklyn. The Hornets also with the sub. The chosen one, he's checked in for the bodyguard. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pass to Harrison. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Count the basket.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does, because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Here's Bailey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And there's the pass to Claxton. Outside Warren. He kicks it to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And another 3 for Charlotte.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Out to the wing. Outside Warren. Pass to Irving. Back to Warren. Irving looking for an opening. There's O'Neal with the 3. The chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sutton, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry on the wing.
Last 2 minutes to play.
It's tipped.
3rd quarter.
Here's Sutton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
1:37 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
And out the line, shooting 2.
Free throw good by Curry. Some changes for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Irving. Campbell, he's checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good for Curry. Charlotte's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Passes to Harrison. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Ruffin. Yep, it counts. Slim's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Cameron Thomas. At the line 2 times.
Free throw good, Thomas. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Slim. The doctor comes in for Mr. Perfect. And it's Riley in for Harrison. And both free throws good for Thomas. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Bailey. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. .41 seconds left in the third. Here is Riley. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Outside, KD. Pass to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The closer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams, that's good.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Durant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Hornets ahead, just dominating this one. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's Durant sitting on the bench. This is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. They've got Joe Harris. Simmons is out there with Sharp. And it's Mills. And it's Sumner in at the 2-guard position. Sharp, the pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Step back shot. Misses off the left iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
The pass to Bailey. They get it again. Danny battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Sumner passes to Harris. Here's Sumner. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by Bailey.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pass to Harris. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Watanabe's checked in for Simmons. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Campbell, the pass to Bailey. There's the steal. Mills with it. Passes it to Watanabe. Back to Mills. Knocked loose to the wing on the left. Here's the Doctor. Goes to the reverse layup and clocks it in. Doctor's got his first basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
On the way, Harris. It's 2-on-1. Here we go. And Campbell throws it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One Prime.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
And here we go. Hornets running again. Here's Riley. Here's the Doctor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line, the away team. Number 11. At the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Here's Sumner. Riley covering. Sumner passes to Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Every season he's been in the league, Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops the both. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7-8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots in 7. There's a lot of really good teams that could be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggle a little bit.
We couldn't be. Good point. Some number passes to Sharp.
Awaiting power. Second personal power. Team second. At the line. They run Sharp. Second line. Different 2 shots.
He's off on the first. That one misses. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Now Campbell. That's the bait. A 3-point ball. Good on the triple. Bateman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
If you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook repair.
Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their life, you have basketball without borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
And so it's going to end up on the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really went out. But an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Athletic was put on display here today.
And guys, this one long game season is down. Number 25.
And continue dominance against these winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, this was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Duke.
And I love his defensive end on the floor. There is the ball.
Mills, that's the 21. And the Nets again.
And guys, I'm not sure his head was on that shot, but his offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot like one. You got to make the pass. Like being 18 teammates so hard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that's what probably slammed into the door for any good comebacks. They put this one way.
Harris kicks to Mills. To end the whole streak. No good. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And territory no longer.
That's exactly right. The way they control the game and just completely to crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.